Nuclear missile ready.
Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. Today we have a semi-pro Alpha Team League series. Had to make sure I said that right. It's gonna be a good one, I hope. I'm already in the lobby, I'm already set to go. The one thing that is a bit unfortunate, of course, because of these series and how they operate, is that we do have the 2-minute delay. So if you do put something in the chat, it's gonna take me a while to read it. Or, well, it's not going to take me too long to read it, but my response to, reading your message, that's going to take a while. It should be only 2 minutes though, so it's not the worst, right? But the 2 minutes and already my own stupidity in a way of not really being able to multitask might make it more difficult, alright? So bear with me as we keep on strolling through here. And yeah. Let's hope to watch some good matches here. There's a big car moving past. Let me double check everyone ready here. Right, people are moving into the lobby still. I should be able to check on the matchups right now, and we will start off with a ZVZ. A ZVZ on Cairo's Junction. That is going to be a good one, I promise you. ZVZ, no longer any trouble to cast those for me. They are very interesting, in my opinion. I always like the ZVZ matchup. In a way, it's always that much more interesting when everything just kind of can blow up in a short moment. Right, there we go. People advertising everything properly. That's always good to see. And Damrod is here. Gieden is here as well. Looks like we'll be going in rather quickly. I'm just trying to keep tabs on everything here at the same time. It's like playing StarCraft 2, but it's casting casting StarCraft 2. I guess the two things are kind of similar in a way. There are some similarities. There's some multitasking required in both. I guess it's still a lot more relaxing once you're actually in the game to just do the cast. Except for these one short moments where you're just like, oh, in the fear of suddenly realizing, like, did I actually change the overlay or not? But other than that, you know what, it's pretty chill. It's not that bad. It's pretty good actually. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Wondering if we will actually have a lot of people listening to me today, especially with Vindicta versus Solia going on as well at the same time on the Africa TV channel. We'll have to wait and see, honestly. Because if I wasn't casting this, I most likely would be watching that as well. No harm done there, guys. No harsh feelings, honestly. But then again, like, obviously people still want to watch this series, at least at one point. Gideon needs to use the bathroom here. So we're gonna give him 2 minutes. Also, whoever already updated the Twitch title, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It saved me a little bit of trouble there in the start, making things easy for me. There's something wrong with my mic, is there? Let me double check. It shouldn't be the case. It's still the same mic. I can take a look quickly now that we still have someone going on a bio break. That is still correct. I could try to lower this maybe a little bit. Maybe that will already help. And let me see. This should be the mic. That should be correct. Properties. Default. I'll just force it onto this microphone. Actually, okay. How's this? Is this better? Is this better? It should be better now, right? I'm gonna know in 2 minutes. Lovely. Well, we will figure it out eventually. That's all good. We'll notice at some point. And otherwise, you know what? It will be just a microphone through the web. It could be. But I do see a change. So, you know what? I believe we are on the right path and it should be alright this time. Here we go. First map, Kairos Junction. Keaton versus Damrud. Please do let me know, Faz, if the microphone thing has been fixed. Would very much appreciate it. I know I'm asking right now for about a minute, even though it's gonna take 2 minutes, and then you're gonna have answered me, and then you're just gonna hear the same question repeated for like 22 times, but you know what? That's just funny, isn't it? Alright, so we have the pink oh my god, I'm already messing up. The pink Zerg player is hailing from Team Alpha X. His name is Damrud. Beautiful pink drones. You know what? They always look more natural to me when they are pink and a little bit of a flesh color there. But then on the other side there is the fungi-infested green Zerg player. Just fungi because it is a green color, of course. Nothing else, personally. And let me double check this actual Nocturnal Gamers. He's called Gideon. Gideon the Zerg. There he is. Good clear overview for everyone to see. And let me make this a best of 5 series as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Double checking. Okay, I didn't get any responses yet on my microphone. Sushi is in chat. He is very excited about everything. Sorry guys, sorry about the sound not coming through at the moment. It should be okay right now. Just ensuring I have all my message tabs and everything up and rolling. It was a little bit peculiar at the start of the stream anyway. I hope it is correct now. Otherwise, you know what, we'll figure it out. NG fighting! Inactive term. Cheering on the enemy here. Well, I guess, you know what, for him it's not the enemy. It's like for aliens, you know. We would be the aliens as well. I don't know where that's supposed to go. Either way, let's talk about this game, guys. There's 2 quick hatcheries from both of the players right here. I believe Gideon's hatchery was a slightly bit quicker. Okay, there we go. I got confirmation. My microphone is better. I don't know if it's much better, but it's better. Couple of links moving across already. I believe both of the players, yeah, they both scouted the timing of those bases going down as well. Gideon sending a couple of links across, trying to ensure his safety on his side of the map. You know what, with using those circlings, it's going to be completely safe, and then going for that quick 3rd base here. And Damrud on the other side, the opposite side of things, the other side of the coin, there's a paling nest coming down. So Baneling Nest, more likely to be prone towards aggression, but at the same time, you know what, the Baneling Nest can very well be a defensive structure in this case. Of course, he could very well just be taking it just in case. Alright, now he does also make his third base. He did actually see, yeah, he did see that third base being put down with the overlord there. So well positioned. Some links coming in here, actually getting a full scout off. It's not going to see anything really weird, but already not seeing anything really weird. It gives a lot of security for a player like this. There's one link still nibbling away at this hatchery as well. Not much of a difference yet, guys. Damrod up in 2 workers just because of those earlier links that Gideon had to make. Or, well, not had to make, but decided to make. Damrod now sending a lot of links across the map, going on top of this third base. There's banelings being made, but they... I'm not sure if they will be here in time. They're moving quite far away. Not a lot of links are here to really deal with this. The hatchery getting dangerously low right now. Damrod splitting up his links really nicely. Wants to really get this hatchery. The time invested. Ooh, 1 baneling hits. Alright, he does get it there. 1 more baneling hits. Only 3 going down on the second hit there, but still though, the third base did get denied. So a very, very big pick-off for Damrod here. And this one link trying to do the same thing on the opposite side of the map. It's going to take him a little while longer. Yeah, but he is getting a little bit of help here. And you know what? We might be seeing a little bit of a reversal here. Links coming in. It would be wonderful if he does manage to do the same thing on this side of the map. Banelings right now. Oh my god, that's a big hit. A lot of links going down immediately. Didn't pull back enough circlings there in time, and down it goes. Another hatchery into the gutter. Banelings rolling forward. Not really rolling yet, but that's a lot of banelings, that's a lot of links. Both players kind of in this weird position here where they're just stuck on making more and more links and banelings at the time. Now it seems Damrod actually is incorporating a couple more drones, just as I say so, but throwing down the Spire on 2 base. Very interesting things here. Gideon nowhere near his lay attack yet, but is going to reclaim that third base. Now the Mutalisk will want to do a lot of damage, and I'm curious to see what will happen exactly. Of course, Gideon, he did see this, right? He did see, at least he saw the lay attack, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, he didn't actually. He didn't. I'm pretty sure he expects a new third base being put down here as these Zerglings run up, but he doesn't see it. So, gonna check over here, trying to make sure nothing crazy is going on. Now he sees the lay attack. Alright, so he should be trying to prepare for a little bit here. Or he's just going to try to finish off his opponents right here, right now. Baneling's going to go for a big connection. Can he trade 2 for 3? That would be pretty big. Oh, actually, he does lose that one as well. So 3 for 3 being traded, but because of the overwhelming numbers of Zerglings and Banelings here, it's still in favor of Gideon. Baneling's not really getting a great threat. Actually, that was pretty big. 1 queen does go down as well. A lot of drones going down here. Damrod being overwhelmed. Very unfortunate for him. The Banelings found the connections that they needed, and GG to Gideon. Taking that first game for Nocturnal Gamers. It was a bit of a scrappy game, but you know what? That's just what ZVZ is sometimes, guys. That is just what ZVZ is. Sometimes. And honestly, it's difficult, right? If you are the Zerg player, not to let it devolve into such a state. Like, it's so tempting to just be like, you know what, I could make a couple more links and just go across now. Kill the third base, get a little bit ahead there. Damrod unfortunately being punished straight away though, losing a couple too many Zerglings on those Baneling hits. Actually, we can keep the music rolling. As he was attacking, losing a couple too many Zerglings there. Very unfortunate. And then again, a very good Baneling hits for Gideon there. After they moved across back to the other side of the map. Into Damrod's base. Right, next game. Let me double check this once more. It will be Cuckoo. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Versus Term. Pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. I could still be wrong. Who knows? Sure, I'll find a way to mess it up somehow, but you know what, we're just gonna roll with it. And the map will be New Repugnancy. If anyone is watching Vindicta vs Soler as well, please do keep me updated at the same time. That would be ever so lovely. I hope that game wasn't as quick as that one was. But who knows, maybe. Maybe it was. Of course, I am Kozen, by the way, as well, guys. Really Kozen. You can check me out on Really Kozen on Twitch. Pretty sure you should find me that way on YouTube as well. Maybe add a couple of StarCraft tags. You are watching the Alpha Team League between the semi-pros of Alpha X and Nocturnal Gamers. Now, it's not completely midnight yet, so I'm not sure if that is at a disadvantage for Nocturnal Gamers. It could very well be, of course, but so far it doesn't seem to be. Seems like they're close enough. And then again, maybe they're more so on the eastern side of Europe, so maybe they're already a little bit more towards the midnight area. I don't know. I've had a good cast today with a co-caster, so it's a little bit getting back into the solo casting here, trying to figure out what I should talk about, of course. Game is starting. StarCraft. Keep it up, buddy. Keep it up, StarCraft. It should be fine. I have full confidence. And there it is. Alright, we're in the loading screen. New Repugnancy. Let's do the nameplates here at the start of the game. That would be very nice. And let's start off with the... Oh, wait. Actually, let me do this first, of course. And the best of as well. Just letting you guys know. Alright, so from Nocturnal Gamers, we have a green. Once again, green. Very interesting. Maybe just the team colors here. We'll have to keep an eye out on that, whether it's a strategy. Anyway, the green Terran player, his name is Term. Getting a very quick early gas there. His opponent also a Terran. He's red though. Getting that early gas as well. He's from Alpha X. His name, Cuckoo. Or Suku. One of those might be right. Alright. Dinklesworth, hola cosa, trust me man, I'll be checking you out. Oh, thank you very much. That is good to know. We got an SCV scout coming across. He's not going to be able to do much on that SCV trying to make the barracks. That's not in time, unfortunately for him. But still, he manages to get a good scout. He sees that there's 2 gas being taken. Nothing too greedy going on here for Cuckoo. Term on the other side. Doing pretty much the same things. Very, very safe standard openings here from both players. Don't want to get cheesed out, and I can't blame them. Talk about dogs. I probably shouldn't talk about dogs anymore. It's a bit late now. I think I should just talk about the game. This is the problem with the 2-minute delay. I'll try my best though. Next time in the intermission, I'll talk about dogs. Factories finishing up here. Double Reaper. And a Hellion being produced. Actually, never... Did he make... Oh, he skipped a single Reaper, actually. Already a little bit of deviation taking place here. And, Oh. I'm not sure if I should say that. Vindicta is 1-0 right now versus Soler. That's pretty good to hear. What's this? A starport across the map? Interesting, interesting. He is making those Hellions and Reapers. I'm not sure, he might... I'm curious to see if we'll have a tech lab being put down there as well. Or are we just going to see a medevac being produced there? Right, a medevac it is. Tinkles were very happy that the name that Fast just said took off. I'm not sure what the language maturity is on this stream. You know what, I'm just gonna try not to cross any language maturity barriers. Just to be on the safe side here. Now these Hellions coming in, probably wants to pick them up with the medevac. Try to come into the main base, I'd assume. The Reapers, of course, they can just use the cliffside at the same time. 3 Hellions here though, that was very dangerous. Okay. Actually picks up the Reapers as well, of course. It's gonna take a little bit longer before everything now is in the main base. Unfortunately. Oh, nice micro here, picking up the Reaper that got targeted. Trying to take down the Cyclone. That would already be an alright pick-off, but he lost quite a lot there just to take down the Cyclone. And yeah, as we can see, that was not a favorable trade here for Cuckoo. Or Suku. Let me know, please. Tokon dogs are certainly more interesting than current SC2 iteration. I read literation there for a moment. I got confused. Well, I don't know, honestly. I think the best thing would be if dogs were a part of StarCraft 2. That would be amazing. If you had a dog unit like in Red Alert, that would just, you would need one dog just to like kill 20 Marines. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so we have a Banshee on the way here. There's already a Raven on the way. The Cyclone did get taken down, guys. Remember that. So that's kind of the one real good thing to take down those Banshees. But let me actually double check. How many NTR? Alright, he has 2 Vikings here as well. Alright, so that should be perfectly capable of dealing with this. Cuckoo in a lot of trouble. I'm not sure if this is very much worth this time anymore. He's gonna fly in here, run into a Raven with 2 Vikings, and well, have the worst time of his TVT experience. Only 1 Hellion here. He should be able to take that down rather nicely. He's gonna run into the siege. Oh, actually, not running into the siege tank there. Good stuff. Okay, now he did. Just as I'm not looking anymore. Of course, that's when it happens. Well, again, though, he is pulling away the Vikings and the Raven. This does give him the insight, though, that there are the Vikings and Raven out. So maybe he's gonna stop making his Banshee, but for the second one anyway. Doesn't appear so. Wants to commit to this fully. Scouting barracks here as well. It's gonna be so difficult to do anything there. Then again, maybe he's going to be able to do some sort of picking off on siege tanks at some point. Alright, there we go. The starport is flying back now. But still, Suku in a lot of trouble. I would say he is behind in most of the situations here. Income, he is behind. Unit composition, he is behind. Unit lost, he is behind. Then again, in the TVT matchup, so many things can go wrong. Oh, this is interesting. Isn't going to see the Banshee come in, but still. Oh, no, now he does. Look at that defense. Oh my god. Term perfectly on top of things here. I'm just reading chat as well. I'm not sure if I should still go into it as much, but people seem to be agreeing that dogs are great. That's the gist of it. Wait, why am I hearing? Oh, right, he found a tech lab here. Well, the one positivity here for Suku is that he hasn't lost those Banshees.
Losing another Reaper there, that's unfortunate as well. But he still has the Banshee, so that potential is still there. And as soon as Term gets more bases, maybe like 3 or 4, maybe some openings are gonna present themselves for those Banshees to do something here. But until then, it's gonna be very difficult to do anything. Suku. Let me see. What is on the production tab? There's an armory on the way. +1/+1 for the bio upgrades, and Term is just staying in the mech variation here. Getting a lot of siege tanks, a lot of Hellions, and the servos for the quick transformation, of course. What's going on? Couldn't see the game. Lol, had to refresh. Ah, okay. I'm sorry, Dojo Gamer. I probably should have sent a message out in the chat saying that we are live. Just in those cases, but glad you're here now. Sorry I respond this late, of course. It is the delay. Now, this is gonna be interesting still though, right? It is a mech versus bio matchup. So I feel like that is probably the best thing right now for Suku, just because it's gonna give him a little bit of more opportunity, I guess, with the bio, right? He's gonna maybe be able to go around Term ever so slightly here and there, and maybe find more opportunities to deal damage later on in the game, as you know, they take more expansions. But again though, if he's still gonna have to deal with this mech army of Term at one point at least, and that's always the difficulty when you play bio into mech. Of course, if you just keep doing enough economic damage, you can keep trading efficiently into mech, or well, inefficiently into mech, and then still be okay because of the low cost of the bio army and the quick production timing. But still very dangerous because Suku just doesn't really have that economic advantage at the time, so he's not even going to be able to trade into the mech army inefficiently here. Zerglings are dog. Alright. Fast saying Zerglings are dogs. And Dinkelwerth disagreeing wholeheartedly, saying they're like chihuahuas. They're too small. I don't think Zerglings are that small though. I think they're about as big as a person, aren't they? Like if you have a Zergling stand on its 2 legs, that's quite a big Zergling, honestly. It's just like the Marines. They're in. You gotta remember, Marines are in those suits, right? Like this isn't the size of a Marine. This is just the size of a Marine in the Marine suit. Oh, actually, how are we gonna see an engagement here? Suku got scanned. He is okay. Now he sees this army moving in here. He is painfully aware what is coming his way, and unfortunately for him, it doesn't look like he has much going on in aggression. Actually, he does have these 2 medevacs, but right, they are going to find a way to drop. I kind of want to keep my eyes on this though, but let's take a quick look again. Alright, so 1 medevac needs to start unloading here as well. There is a Liberator trying to defend this, but at the same time, the air army of Term is going to be able to siege up this position for Suku very, very well. And the siege tanks are going to just be able to march forward ever so slowly. This base, maybe you should just forego this base and fly it over to somewhere else. Try his best to survive here. The medevacs, oh, the medevacs got dealt with rather nicely, all-handedly. Look at the supply, guys. This is absolutely desperation mode for Suku. I'm not sure what else to say. The air army advantage goes to Term. The siege tank count goes to Term, and the bioforce, like, it's not even that big. Trying to run in here from the sides, doing his best to come from multiple angles against his siege tanks, but the siege tanks just way too heavy in number. The Liberator's helping out as well, and the army of Suku just completely devastated. He was not in a position to take that fight, and GG is called 2-0 for Nocturnal Gamers. Oof, alright. They are smaller than Marines. They never come out of their suits, so that's why they're normal size. Alright, I guess so. Maybe Zerglings are just dogs in Zergling suits. Maybe that's the thing. That could be. That could be interesting, right? Like, we've never seen infested dogs. Why not? Why haven't we? Is it because they're Zerglings? Could very well be. Alright, so Nocturnal Gamer's already on match point here, guys. I mean, we could talk about dogs as well. I used to have a really cool dog. I'm not sure if I should talk about my dog that I used to have, but you know, I always want to. Just let me know. I had some really good bonding experiences with him, you know. He was a German Shepherd and Border Collie. Half and half. So, like, when he was, like, 10 years old, people still thought he was, like, a pup. Which was rather nice. He was a cool dog. But, anyway. No need to get sad about that right now. We still have more StarCraft, guys. That's... Oh, imagine saying that to someone after they lose their dog. Like, alright, but we still have StarCraft. Oh, that's a bit harsh. Alright, anyway. Let's hope Alpha X can pull this back, guys. Otherwise, we had a very, very quick match here, honestly. No one cares about normal humans in StarCraft. They're boring AF. Yeah, I guess so. You don't really see them that much, right? But, I mean, it's kind of the same thing where with the battle cruisers, I believe, right? The battle cruisers, they are supposedly to be these huge capital ships. But then... huge capital ships, but then when you see the people walk into them, you know, you can see how big it is supposed to be. And then when you see it on the map... in-game, right, it's not that big at all. I believe this is because the Marines have taken off their suits. Right? Right? That just shows how big the Marine suit actually is. And I know we can make claims about Tigers wearing his suit. I know, guys. You don't have to throw this information towards me. I realize this. But... you know what? I feel like he's just wearing a tiny Marine suit inside the big Marine suit that he goes out with into war. Alright. Let's take a look over here. That is supposed to be the score, and it is a best of 5 we have in the bottom right. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't know I could do that. Wait, oh my god, okay, well, we have in the bottom right corner, it's another ZVZ, guys. Another ZVZ in the bottom, it's, again, oh no, wait, actually Alpha X is green now, alright. Confusion spreading around in my brain. Alright, in the bottom right corner, we have a green Zerg player. His name is Dojo Gamer. Dojo Gamer, hailing from Japan, obviously, because that's why he is the Dojo Gamer. I'm not sure if he is from Japan, actually. But with such a name, you better be. That's what I say. In the top left corner, his opponent. On match point already. If he takes this series, or this match, he takes this entire series. Talking is very difficult. It's a red Zerg player. His name, Serial. From Nocturnal Gamers. Look at that logo over there, guys. That is the owl with the moon in the background. Specifically showing how nocturnal they are. Not only is it a moon, but also an owl. A well-known nocturnal creature. A creature of the night. Truly, truly showing their colors there. Great epic stuff. That is what we like to see. Let me take a look again. I made up a good point apparently 2 minutes ago. Don't forget that the Marine suit is bigger than a normal human suit. A normal human suit. Bigger than a hazmat suit. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when I want to be a human, I just put on my human suit. Well, maybe. I mean, that's kind of what a changeling does, isn't it? Or is it though? Actually, I don't know. What is inside the Marine suit of a changeling? Another thing to think about. Is it just that, like, how far does he go with the transformation? Would that just be like this goo inside, or would it still be an actual human? Did he transform into an actual human in the Marine suit? Well, I gotta read up on my StarCraft lore. Anyway. I think we'll be alright so far. We have a third base coming down for Serial here. Dojo Gamer went for that quicker pool and the quicker gas as well before he went hatch. Making his Baneling nest here as well. Gotta try to put on some aggression. Of course, Serial though, painfully aware that there is no third base. And in response to this, already putting down his own Baneling nest as well. Now you would assume that these differences over here would mean that Serial, you know, as long as he plays it safe and makes a couple of Banelings, should be able to be okay in this situation. And I would say, you know what, that might be right. You might be right with that one. Actually, is Dojo Gamer actually gonna go for aggression here? I'm not sure. Maybe he just played it safe. He did put that third base down. And, well, he is making more links right now, but not that many more links, right? There's not 14 links coming out here for Serial, though. Wow. It might be a bit of an overestimation for the aggression that is about to come out, because there's not really any aggression coming out as far as I'm aware now. It really looked like aggression, but not anymore. Maybe Dojo Gamer changing his mind. Of course, he can't be stream cheating because there is the 2-minute delay. It's a little bit curious though, but especially because in the start of the game I wasn't even talking about these things, right? I was just talking about Marines and Changelings and things like that. Serial though, a very dangerous amount of Zerglings now out on the map. Might be able to do some damage here. Only one Baneling ready, or almost ready. Oh, that was close. Okay, there he is. Needs to not blow that one up on the only one Zergling, of course, but Zergling's blocking nicely. Oh, it's getting close. This is very nice micro, actually, from Dojo. Look at this. Oh my god, there's 4 Banelings coming in, though, at the same time. Okay, there are more Banelings that have been made. Oh my god, that was a huge trade there for Serial. Now Baneling streaming in here. Zergling's already ready. This might be it, guys. This might be already the final game of this series. Did we do it? Almost in 30 minutes time. We had a best of 5 finish here, it seems, and oh my god, these Banelings, and Dojo Gamer knows it as well. GG being called. Alpha X already losing here. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I thought he was just trying to, you know, produce more Zerglings in case of a, you know what, an attack. And then he just, you know what, he just made even more Zerglings. He just kept on making Zerglings. Maybe because he thought about it, you know, in a way where he thought, maybe I overproduced Zerglings. And now I gotta put on my own aggression to ensure that I do some damage on the other side, so I'm not behind in the game where I overproduced Zerglings for defense. And he just straight up killed him. Very good, very well done there by Dojo Gamer. Unfortunately, Serial. Dojo Gamer, unfortunately, not being aware of those Zerglings coming in. And, yeah, that means Nocturnal Gaming taking a 3-0. Quite decisively. We're not even going to see the final players play, probably, right? I don't even know if that's a thing people do in here. Maybe, I can ask. Are we playing the final game just for the giggles? Let's see if the players are willing to do that. It would be a ZVP. It's gonna be Dinkle Swerve versus Endless. That would be fun. You know, it's not gonna matter anymore, but it's still, for me it's gonna matter, right? It's gonna give me a little bit of a sense of accomplishment with this stream, maybe, hopefully. Either way, what was I talking about? Oh, right, I was thinking about this, right? I did get a message, a little Tweety bird told me that this was a weird match. If the semi-pros won this one, they were gonna have to fight against the strongest opponent. But if they lost this one, right, well, in the entire Alpha Team League, right? But if they lost this one, they would avoid that opponent for a while. Sushi, very disappointed there. Raging with the baby emote. That is what you do. Pushes up classes. Technically, the marine suit is only... Oh, okay. Okay, someone googled something. Huh. That's a lot of statistics. You know what, Dinklesworth? I'm gonna respectfully disagree with you here. In my fantasy world, alright, I have really tiny marines in very big marine suits. And Tigers has one marine suit in another marine suit. That's my idea. And when their helmets open up and you can see their faces, that's just a hologram of their face being projected to look bigger than their face actually is. As a way of intimidating their Zerg or Protoss counterparts out on the battlefield. Well, I'm not getting a response. Wait, did I do it? Oh, okay, that's why I'm not getting a response. I typed it in the wrong channel. That makes sense. It probably was too late now. Anyway, that's all on me, guys. I tried my best. Well... Oh, Dinklesworth just went offline. He's not feeling it. Alright, maybe I'm overstepping boundaries here. Oh, okay, their fourth wasn't itching to play. Alright, so we're not doing that one, guys. That's okay. So, yeah. Nocturnal Gamers taking it 3-0 here. A very, very clean sweep. Congratulations to them. Everyone, that was a very quick series. We'll be we'll be back next time again. Next week the semi-pros will be added again, and well, let's just wait and see what they do then. All right, everyone, thank you for watching. I've been really Kozan. You can find me on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube, whatever you want, wherever you do your online things, and yeah, thank you to Alpha X as well, of course, for letting me cast this. Very much appreciated. And yeah. Alright, I've been Kozan. Have a good one, everybody. And yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready.
This point, if Solir does do a big attack, it could spell disaster for Vindicta. There's not a whole lot of tanks. There's only a few. It's mainly, planetary fortresses and a few of these liberators. So
this is mandatory. At WCS,
greatest
sell
fire
your
about to be
region
done.
to your broadcast
That'll allow him
region
to
inside
start
of Europe
producing
or
those brood
North
lords.
America.
Ooh, actually, this medevac just barely.
There's also recommended language.
But there are Vipers here, there are Ultralists,
Don't refer
and he's gonna
in the
go for it.
broadcast name to Montreal.
nice multi-pronged harass here. We've got units attacking the third. We've got units attacking into the naturals. Some
It
good
is required to
blinding
use
clouds going to go down to
WCS
shut down these tanks. Again, it's mainly Marines.
Two colors shall be
tank.
red and blue.
Liber's doing a good job here on the fourth base, but with these ultras, with the hydras and stuff on the other side, we'll be able to get quite a bit of damage done. We'll eventually force a retreat here from Solir, but in the end, not as bad as it could have been.
WCS Challengers
Yeah, but
Regional
unfortunately for him, he
Championship
did
for
lose a bit
Europe
of Corruptors,
and
which
North
kind of kind of
Well,
delays the plan of going for Broodlords. Instead, he's going to actually go for a lot of Lings and Banelings here. I'm not sure if the... Oh, actually, you know what? There's not a lot of tanks, so I think that should be okay. That's probably a good move,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of bow.
Yeah, I mean, with that initial attack that just happened, he was able to take out most of the tanks that were there with this force of Vindicta. There's only like one tank. There are some ghosts, but against that many Lings, against that many Bailings and Corruptors, you're not going to have as much. Doing a pretty good job there, actually shutting down the Vipers, so not going to have that. But with the Bailings rolling in here, with the Marines and stuff, gonna get the base, and what? I think Vindicta's in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, even losing 20 workers and resetting again some of these ghost counts. That I mean, if you've seen Vindicta play in the past, he's really good with ghosts, especially in the late game. He does a lot of nuke plays. So resetting those ghosts, that's gonna definitely help further on, as those ghosts are pretty dangerous against things like Ultralists. Or yeah, they're good against Ultralists and Broodlords, and that allows Solaire to be able to kind of start producing those Ultralists and Broodlords if he wanted to, and feel safe that there's not going to be a lot of ghosts to snuck them down.
Yeah, definitely, and I mean that's going to be a big key here for Solier. We already see a nuke coming down here on this bottom base. Nothing's going to be moved till just now, which there's only about 5 drones, but at the same time, can be able to put a little bit of damage on, and if he wants to, potentially use these nukes as defensive units. So
Hey, we seen the nuke in this game. We all win as viewers. And here we go, Banelings rolling in. So many Ultralists, Hydralists. Nice blinding cloud on those tanks, and this is the Swarm overtaking Vindicta, and it forces him to GG. And Solaire will take the first point on the scoreboard for him, and score will be 2-1.
yeah, definitely a really good job there, Solier, changing things up, and I think it's really kind of helped them out there. So I'd love to see more of that kind of play coming out from Solier as the series goes on.
All right, heading back into EU here. In the meantime, as we get into our next game here, I just want to give another shout out to one of our other sponsors, GameStop. They have always given power to the players, and now they're bringing it specifically to esports players. In fact, they're opening a new state-of-the-art GameStop Performance Center in order to help with player development, coaching, and training. They're producing original content to help the esports community learn. And I just want to thank our friends on GameStop for their commitment and also their support for the esports community. So, head on over to their website. Maybe even do some of the sponsor quests on Matcherino. Give them a follow on Twitter, and show them some love. All right, next map will be on Acropolis. Alright, here we got the players here. Let's see if they're ready. Alright, so they're asking for 1 second here. So we shall start as soon as he is ready. But in the meantime, guys, make sure you go ahead and go to the match arena and enter the coupon code, which will help add to the prize pool, 50 cents for free. You don't need to pay out of your pocket, just enter it and it'll donate for free. We're currently over, let's see here. How much, okay, looks like we're currently at $75.55. So, yeah, just head on over and increase that prize pool, and I'm sure the players will appreciate it. Alright, Gravity, you still there? Okay, looks like...
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had it.
Okay. Here, spawning at the bottom right, we have the red Terran player. Let's actually update the scoreboard here. 2-1. He's up 2-1. Can he win this next game? It is Vindicta.
Alrighty. And in the top left, in the orange, give it up. It's the Zerg player, Soul Leader.
Alright, so immediately I like this from Solar. He's actually going for the hatch first. Acropolis, one of those maps that is pretty far, pretty big, so you don't expect the Terran player to get to your base rather quickly, so we'll feel safe to just throw down that hatch, even getting the gas before the pool.
Yeah, I mean, I really... a little bit of an advantage to just keep pressing into the front.
Yeah, for sure. And we do see pools finishing up. I wonder if he's gonna go ahead and try to pull some Nidus play, because the main base is actually pretty big. There's a lot of dark spots, dark areas that he can pull off a Nidus worm. But actually, he's gonna take the guys off of gas and just research link speed. We'll just rely on speed links for the meantime to defend and attack. Reaper does come into the natural, and does he get significant damage done? Looks like a nice micro so far from Solaire. We'll be able to buy some time for that queen to pop up, and it does, to defend and push back that Reaper.
Yeah, a really nice job there. We've seen Solir just have some really good link micro, and he's able to kind of delay things as much as possible until he can get out what he needs to defend against whatever it is, and even gonna be able to see kind of the timing there of that third base. Sees that it is going to be, pretty much on time, so he's not worried about some kind of two base all-in play coming from Solir, and just going to get those Hellions out, going to get potentially the starport down, but going to go into a quick third behind this. So
yeah, it's gonna work out really nicely for him, because he did even start that third CC slightly before the Zerg even made his third hatchery, so he's gonna be pretty safe for the next foreseeable future, knowing that Zerg is going for his own third base, will probably be droning up, and it's not going to be a fast aggressive attack like a roach push or something. Solaire gonna go ahead and send his Overlord in. We'll be able to maybe possibly get the scout on those tech labs and reactor. Yep, he does. So you know what's up.
Yep, he does definitely know that it is now mech coming through. More than likely, it's going to be this battle mech style coming out. Going to get aggressive with it, and potentially see an armory come down pretty quick and do like a Hellbat Cyclone push. Can be so deadly if not properly taken care of. Blue Flame is on the way, as well, as the Reaper just going to get in, going to try to get as much scouting as possible. before he does eventually die there. So
Yeah, I think he did scout the two factories, one with the tech lab and one with the reactor. I think you should expect some blue flame Hellions. I'm surprised there's actually no roaches or mass queens being produced right now, because this blue flame upgrade is gonna be finished up, pretty soon. It's halfway done. So, oh, actually he's making spores. Okay. Huh. I guess he's gonna rely on banelings to defend against these hellbats, and then just use the spores to defend against any potential banshees that's incoming.
yeah, I mean it's definitely possible here. Where a map like this is really good for air in general, but also, in a sense, battle cruisers as well. We sometimes see that on this map. That's not the case of this particular game, but it is something that has happened before. So always have to kind of be wary of it. And just in case, while you're out fighting, you have a little bit of extra defense there. The Bailey Nest gonna finish up, and there's a lot of Hellions here. Gonna try to get as much damage as possible. So.
Oh my god. Look at all those fried drones. Barbecue.
Oh man,
my god.
22 drones go down. He still has quite a few Hellions here, and this is looking pretty crazy right now from Vindicta. Really gonna allow the worker differential to come in here.
Yeah, he's trying to use that Cero evolution chamber block, but that's just, oh my god, so much drones going down here.
Total of 24 go down, 36 lings altogether so far. The amount of 13 Hellions, a Reaper, and an SEV. So definitely putting in some work there altogether.
Jesus
we have
Christ.
a little bit of a counterattack coming now for Solier as well. Well, third base has been taken for Vindicta. And, I think that Vindicta has enough to kind of defend against this pressure, but at that point, Solier goes ahead and returns home.
Yeah, there's just too much Hellions here for his lings to do any damage. And now he's actually he might get some additional drones here. There's not much. The lings, few lings here and there, but yeah, he's gonna dive in, get as much drone kills as he can get. How much more can he get? So far it's 3, 4, and he will get additional 4.
Yep, and this is where it's gonna get kind of interesting.